if you're watching this video and you're wondering how some people are getting scholarships, you are having a hard time, or you don't really just get it, or you're either confused on how you go about it, I am going to be telling you some of the errors you might be making that's making you not get this scholarship. So keep watching. This video is for you. So if this is your very first time watching me, you are so much welcome. My name is Raisa. If you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. Canada is the way it is. You know, it is way different because most of the scholarships are provided by the universities. Most of the good ones, the universities are the ones that are providing them. So let's tackle this scholarship topic. So you have to understand that scholarship, the way they work, is you have internal and external scholarships, or I'll say funding that is provided for students, right? I'll call it funding. Scholarship is the one that you get by merit, and then funding is the school can see, oh, you meet this requirement, and you can decide to, give you some money, right? When it comes to internal one, you have two things too. There's one that you have to apply for, and there's one that you get automatically. You can get automatic ones that you don't even need to apply at all. You just need to qualify for it. If you meet the requirements, or you meet the school requirements, automatically they tell you, oh, you qualify for this so and so scholarship or grant or bursary or whatever, you qualify for it. But if it's one that you have to like apply, go through a process where you're going to like drop in your application and all of that, then that's different. That you're actually making your own application. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it should. After identifying when it's an internal or external one, you should know which school you want to apply to for this scholarship, because it's the school that's going to give you a scholarship, right? So that's the second thing you're going to do, is to know which school you want to apply to, and then after that, the third thing you should do is know how to write, develop your writing skills, because there's no scholarship where I don't think there's no scholarship that is my application that have to write something. You might have to write something, except it's the automatic one which you're just considered. Okay, sorry, I had to go get my son because he was crying. Now come sit like this. So you have to develop your writing. You have to develop your writing skills, and then if you think you're good in writing too, when you write, take it to someone to check and tell you where you've made some grammatical errors and all. If you want a second eye, because sometimes when you write to you think that you have done your best, but when another person reads it, they'll be like, no, this is really wrong, this sounds wrong, this doesn't sound okay, change one or two things, put a comma here, put a full stop here, so there's that second eye that looks at your work and tells you where to fix one or two things. Know how to write and flow with your paragraphs. Let your professor look at your work and be like, wow, I'm going to pick this person, or I'm going to choose these students, because those people get thousands of mails in a day. So what about you that is not going to put in effort? Like, you have to get those grades. People tell you that, oh, grades don't mean a lot. Yes, grades, it's good to get good grades, because sometimes that thing can take you far. At the same time, even if you have good grades and you don't know how to write, you might still lose your chance. So it goes both ways. Somebody might not have a good GPA, but they can write very well and explain why they deserve a scholarship. And you the teacher, is going to be like, yeah, give it to this person because they actually did some explanation. Then start doing that. Make sure that the email that you're using is appropriate. Make sure you're writing with an official email. You're not writing with snoxy25@gmail.com or find me somewhere @gmail.com. Like, it should be your name and your last name, or your first and last name, or your names, your actual names @gmail.com or yahoo.com, whatever it is. So that's what you should also consider. And once you have this, because there's just these little things that make you lose your opportunities. You might be thinking that it's nothing or it doesn't mean anything, but yeah, I'm telling you, that's what they're probably looking at. That you might be thinking it's a small thing, but it's those little things, the nitty-gritties, that could make you lose your chance or your opportunity. So now let me tell you guys this thing that you don't know. So there's this university in Canada, University of Guelph. University of Guelph has a lot of scholarships that they offer to international students. I think I'll put their link down in the description box so you can go and check it out yourself. So they have these awards, bursaries and funding, and you have to know the difference between bursaries and funding and all of that, and grants. So they're different, but University of Guelph offers these things for international students. For even if you're a PR or you're not a Canadian, you can still qualify for it. If you're just an international person, you can qualify for some of them. Okay, and if you want to check out the University of Guelph, you have to go by on their website and then select based on levels, because they have for bachelor's degree, they have for master's degree, and they have for PhD, even PhDs. So you can go to their website and then select by program level. Okay, that's by the way, I just wanted to give you that tea. Yeah, it's University of Guelph has a lot of scholarships that you may want to check out. So another reason why you might be finding it hard to get the scholarships is because maybe you're too choosy. You're like selecting, I don't want to be in this province, I don't want to be in a village, I don't want to stay in a rural place. Let me tell you something. Even if it is a rural, there's nothing that is different. Like someone like me who moved from Saskatchewan to Calgary to Alberta, honestly, most of the time you're at home. You don't really go out as much. Although if you want to go out in Calgary, you have many things to do. But in Saskatchewan, there's fewer things to do, right? So if you're being choosy, let's say they are offering a $20,000 grant in Saskatchewan, I'll bet that they're having like 10,000, 5,000. It's not, you're not going to go for the 20,000 one or 120,000 in Saskatchewan. You'll find it. You go for that one, right? Yeah. So why not? So don't be too choosy. Don't be too, oh, I don't want to live in this place. Oh, I don't want to live in a small village. I want to stay where there are many people. Forget about that. You know what you're after. If you go for something that's like a smaller city and you get something good, they'll pay your tuition for you. Why not? You go there and then you'll be fine. At the end of the day, you can always move to another place once you're done your school. But if you're going for that course, trust me, get it, sis. Get it, bro. Okay? Yeah, so you can always go there. Don't mind all these people online that come and telling you, oh, don't go to this place. Go there. There's nothing wrong with those places. As long as people are living there, there's a Walmart, there's superstore, there's all these little things. You're okay. You should be fine. You don't need too many people around you. After all, you're studying, you're a student. Yes. I said it in my full chest. Yeah, so that's probably why you're not so getting scholarships. You're probably choosing too much. If you like, go to the US. If you want to go to the US, go to the US, because they have more opportunities, they have more options in the US. Trust me. But in Canada, they don't really have a lot. So the small one that you see, don't be too choosy, because these things are competitive. If you go to the one that it's in Toronto, there are so many people are going to apply there. And if you don't have a very high GPA, how do you get it? Once you've identified that you want to go to, let's say, University of Toronto, you go to their website, you go to their department that's offering that scholarship or bursary, and check their requirements. Check if they need you to write an essay. Check if they need you to have a certain GPA. Check age, all those requirements that they ask for, so you're aware. Because a lot of people don't check all these details. Somebody will say, okay, I'm applying for a scholarship, but you don't even know the deadline for that scholarship, and you might end up missing it. That's another thing. You don't pay attention to detail. And like I said, pay attention to the deadline, because you might have a good CV, you might have a good statement of purpose, you might have good writing skills. If you don't meet the deadline, they will not give you any scholarship. It's not for you. They're gonna go ahead and pick somebody that is qualified. Even if they're not as qualified, they'll pick somebody who made the deadline other than you, who actually has a better profile but can't keep time. I know some of us are guilty of that. Some of us are guilty of things like that. Time. Please, you guys, try to keep the time, okay? When it comes to school things, stop playing around. Don't play. Yeah, so yeah, once you've checked that you qualify for this, then you go ahead to apply for your scholarship. At the end of the day, you get it. If you don't get it, move on and keep aspiring for the next one. It doesn't mean that you should give up. It doesn't mean that you should not keep applying. You should, because there's one that's going to hit and you're going to get it. Yeah, so once you go to the department and then you check for that scholarship, they'll draft a format of how this application should be done. So you should be able to know how you're going to submit your application, or how you're going to format your application, or make it look perfect for submission. Canada has its own scholarships. I'm going to do just a quick video of what I saw online on canada.ca website about scholarships. I don't know if people check that website, but you should definitely consider checking it. Yeah, like I was saying, right, some of these applications you will need to apply automatically. Some of them you will need to get a supervisor. Some of them you're going to just have to do the application on your own, write an essay, describe a certain situation and experience. If it's the one for supervisors, then you need to do more work, because they have done research and they need something top notch, that when they look at, maybe it pops up on their email, they're like, wow, it's very catchy and what you have written is flowy. So if the school actually also gives you a specific grades that you need, they tell you to submit a CV, they tell you to submit a statement of purpose, why you think this scholarship should be given to you, then you should go ahead and do that. Or some of them, there's some situations where you will have to send the school an email to tell them that you definitely you qualify for this. And trust me, they will get back to you on it, and you'll be shocked that you get this scholarship. Oh, you'll be so shocked. It's possible. In situations where you have a low GPA, you're not that first class student, you're not the best student in the class. Another thing you can do is you can still try. There's no harm in trying. They'll say, yeah, maybe you don't have the specific grades, but there's a way you can draft something explaining to them that you have good research skills, good writing skills, and as well, if you've established some leadership skills, sometimes in universities they have all these opportunities where they give students to become maybe president in the student union, do all of those kind of things. If you had that chance, you can let them know. And your relationship with the professor, if they know you too, they can vouch for you. Because sometimes though, it depends also on how you relate with your professors. If they know you, they can write good recommendations for you, and they can recommend you to qualify for that scholarship, and you can get it. So that's another thing that you can consider doing. For external scholarships are the ones that will tell you to write an essay, write something describing your experience in a certain situation. And then they can also tell you to write about your career goals, where you see yourself in 5 years, explain what or why you deserve this scholarship. Yeah, so things on your goals, because a lot of people are lazy to write. Do you guys know that? Like, have you noticed the moment that you say you want to apply for a scholarship, when they start telling you describe a situation where describe 5 years ago where you were, nobody likes to write all those things. People are lazy to write. But if you can take your time and write, honestly, trust me, you're up there, you're going places, you're gonna win in this life. Don't be like some of us. I'm like, let me not be numbering myself as one of the lazy people, but yeah, people are lazy to write, so that's the truth. So if you can write, good for you. Just do that. Even if you don't feel like writing, think of what you're gonna get. Think of that scholarship. Think of the money now. You're not going to spend a dime. Even if you're going to spend, you probably not spend much compared to what people are spending. People are spending like 30,000, 20,000. Ah, those are thousands. That's a lot of money, right? Just things like that. That's what most external scholarships are going to require from you. Now, let's talk about these scholarships I was talking about on the Canadian on that website. Okay, let me just bring my laptop and then we can go through it, and I can walk you guys through. Then you do in your own spare time, you can go through it and see if you qualify for any of them. Most of the scholarships they open during the fall semester. So knowing that, make sure that you're ready. Like even this other website I'm telling you about, the scholarships are closed right now for 2024, 2025, but I think they'll open in September, and you can hop on it, just start getting your things ready. Yeah, so let me get my laptop and then I'm going to rush through this with you guys real quick. Mm, then we go to scholarships, Canada. Yes, this is it right here. So you click on that and then look for the one that says um scholarships. This one, Canada.ca. This is it. So that's what you want, the official Canada website. Okay. So when we do that, you can clearly see this is a list of scholarships that you can check out. All of this. But we're looking for international scholarships. Oh no. For non-Canadians. Yes, this is it. That's the one. I was going to be like, wait, did I not see that? Okay, so it says the international scholarships opportunities for non-Canadians. Clearly, you guys, you have it. So under this scholarships, you also have this is what you're looking at. This one, study in Canada scholarships. It provides students from post-secondary institutions located in select countries or territories in Asia, Europe, and Middle East, North Africa, Sub-Saharan Africa, and with short-term exchange opportunities. So just click on this one and it should take you here. So clearly now you can see that the call for applications for this year 2024 2025 is not open, so it's closed now. But I think it's during the fall that it opens. I'm not 100% sure, but you can always check in from time to time to see if they're open or if they've launched it yet or not. Okay, so yeah, it has everything that you need to know. It states the eligibility, where you should, who is eligible for this. If you're a citizen from This is what us we're interested in, right? We're interested in sub-Saharan Africa. This is it. At the same time, if anybody is watching is from other countries, we have Asia, you have Bangladesh here, Nepal, Taiwan, Ukraine, Turkey, Algeria, Egypt, Jordan, all of these countries are there. So it says that you have to be a student that's enroll full time at a post-secondary institution in any of these countries. Um and if you're paying tuition to the institution. So it has all of that. I don't want to go through all the details because that's not what this video is here for. I just want to show you guys another section of scholarships, or how where you can find some scholarships apart from University of Regina. The one I did was University of Regina. There are other universities, like I mentioned, University of Guelph. That's one T that I don't think people mention a lot. So you are not eligible. It also tells you are not eligible if you hold or have a pending application for Canadian citizenship or permanent residency. You are not eligible if you're already participating in a scholarship program funded by the government of Canada, because this program is Canada that is offering them, right? You can clearly see it's the government of Canada is funding it. So if you're already in one, then don't bother applying for this one. Then this says you're not eligible if you are already enrolled in a degree, diploma, or certificate at a Canadian post-secondary institute. So if you're already in Canada, you're going to school here, it doesn't apply to you. You have to be someone that is looking to come or something that is enrolled in your own school back home. People back home, oh, this is for you. Oh. If you don't get $20,000 for banks for proof of funds, oh yeah, oh, channel your energy to this one and do it gradually. Okay. Now, after that, you can see the scholarship value and duration. It tells you all of this. So $10,000 for 4 months in one academic term. That's one semester. That's yeah, one semester. Another 10,000 for another semester. So it's not bad. It's not like for the whole program, but you know, you can just get something small. Then it says that you may use your scholarship funds towards your visa, airfare, everything. So why not? So go ahead, you guys. Application process is right here. It tells you everything. So go through it. They say they evaluate them by merits, benefits to the home institution and to your peers, benefit to Canadian institutions, supervisor and peers, strength of the linkages, rankings. So all of that. And it also has conditions again. So it's a lot to consider, but if it's something that you are really hoping on getting, or that's the way you want to go through scholarships, that's it. That's what you should do. Okay. Yeah. With that said, you guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so yet, and stay tuned for more videos. And until then, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.